if you noticed the poster that we used this year, but there was an image on the poster of a couple of Iranian women, and you know, they were wearing their chadors, and it just made me think how lucky we are in this country that we can read anything we want. We never think that we, you know, that it's, we go to a bookstore, we pick up whatever we want, and we go. And there are women in this world that have never read a book, have never held one in their hands. And if you ever have an opportunity to support any organization that helps education for girls, I say go for it. Tonight is Friday the 13th, so I did think about a couple of stories that might have something to do with the date. But first of all, I had thought I would introduce you to a new character that I have met just recently. I guess I'm channeling her. Her name is Malva Ray Haygood, and she reports for National Public Radio up in Pickens County. And she is, I'm just going to read to you a couple of her first columns. I'll read one now and read the other one later. I have been invited to do a report for this station as I appear to be the only person in this neck of the holler who has her ear to the ground on hot button social issues of the day. I'd like to start today and dive right into the recent controversy about birth control. Can you believe this crazy talk in this day and age? Hell, I practiced birth control for all 12 of my kids. Controlled each and every birth with a little Oxycontin my husband stole off the medicine cart when the nurses wasn't looking. They'd say, boy, this baby sure is coming slow. And I'd say, honey, not slow enough. I'm just grabbing all the peace and quiet I can before I have to get back home to the rest of them. That last one was because my fifth husband and I just couldn't get enough of each other. Doctor thought it was because I was well over 40 and was going through the change, but I knew better. I was always a late bloomer. Hell, I told him I didn't have my first one until I was almost 16. And isn't this funny? They call it family planning. Lord, what a joke. Every one of my babies was planned, not by me, but by them. They planned on sucking me dry and driving me to an early grave the minute they come out. By and large, they come out fine. I swear by the fact that you got to cut back on a few things during the pregnancy. You know what? You keep your Jack and Coke down to 3 a day and you smoke into a single pack. Make sure once they come out that you just don't worry so much about them. Make sure you got a body of water nearby so they can teach themselves to swim. And a good clump of dirt so the boys can blow up their army men with their cherry bombs. And get the jump on them girls fast. I made sure mine was pregnant and out of the house by 14. I tell you, if they hadn't learned how to pry a living out of the U.S. government by then they just wasn't paying attention. I always said, give a gal a baby and an 8th grade education and she'll live off her Uncle Sam for the rest of her life. Now the boys, you just got to cross your fingers and hope for the best. Not one of mine had a lick of sense. The ones that ain't in prison or in the military, and that's fine with me. They're all sporting uniforms, and they're all costing me a dime. You know what? Parents today just worry way too much about their youngins. Just do what I did. Leave them the hell alone, and they'll turn out fine. Now back to your local National Public Radio station for more dribble from the bedwetting liberal talk show host. Okay. Mama may visit later. She may.